This is Alan Weinkrantz for the 140 Characters Conference events. We're here today in Israel at the Techonomy event. I'm here with Rajiv. And tell us a little bit about your company and what you're doing.
Yeah, so I'm part of a large Indian retail group called Future Group. Future Group is India's largest retailer. Over the last 10 years, we innovated modern physical retail for India.
And what brings you to Israel?
I'm very, very keen on understanding the entire spirit and model of entrepreneurship and startups in Israel, and trying to see what might be possibilities for collaboration, in ideas in retail between Israel and India.
Okay, from the perspective of an American, your population is 1.3 billion. Your middle class alone, in terms of consumers, is equal to or exceeds the U.S. population.
Right.
Can you put that into some kind of perspective in terms of, at least in the States, we have online and offline shopping experiences. What are you trying to replicate or innovate in India?
Okay, so I think the situation in India is that we got over 1 billion people and around 200 million middle class. Over the last 3 years, the Indian consumer has become very digital. Their lives, they're spending more and more of their time on a digital device, so they're getting ready for consuming through a digital medium. And we need to adapt digital commerce for an Indian model. Just like when the malls and stores came to India, we did not replicate a typical US retail model. It was innovated for the Indian model. Similarly, e-commerce or digital commerce will have to be innovated in India. And I personally believe it requires a mashing up of an offline and an online model. And that's what we've been doing over the last 1 year.
Okay, and obviously there's a lot of innovative technology that comes from Israel.
Yes.
Are you here looking for startups, licensing of intellectual property, innovation, and also because Israel has so much innovation, particularly in mobile, and obviously the mobile shopping experience. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, so I came to Israel on a fairly open-ended idea about getting a sense of Israeli entrepreneurship. Through the process, I've seen some very interesting companies, which have got ideas which will be relevant to digital commerce in India, as well as retail in India. For example, there is a firm which allows you to buy gifts on a group mode. Then something allows video visualization of products. And there are other companies which allow you to do some very interesting deal-based buying models. So I'm seeing there are ideas in Israel which will be relevant in democratizing digital commerce in India, because the Indian internet penetration is low, PC penetration is low. We need to use alternative ways of getting e-commerce through.
Okay, well, thank you so much. How do people find you on the internet, your URL?
It's futurebazaar.com, and I'm Rajiv Prakash, and I'm on LinkedIn.
Okay, and spell the last name so people can find you.
Yeah, it's P for Peter, Prakash.
Okay. Thank you so much. This is Alan Weinkrantz signing off from Techonomy3 in Israel for the 140 Characters Conferences worldwide.